Hello students, this is Hardik sir, and now we are in the part 2 of standard 8 history lesson number 1, how, when and where. So as previously we have already discussed that there are some particular events for which we have the specified dates, and for some of the events we cannot conclude with a particular date. So now which dates, that is our part 2 which we are going to start now. So which dates or what criteria we have to choose a set of dates as important. So which dates can be important and why those dates are very important in the history, how those dates have been important, those things which we are going to see in this particular part. So this part is going to be very short. The dates which we select, the dates around which we compose our story of the past are not important on their own. They are generally not important on their own, but they are very important, vital. They are very important because we focus on a particular set of events as important. So set of events are pretty important. We have one example, as you can see, I can show you that in the activity part on next page number 3 you can find that if you interview your mother or another member of your family, so just find out about their life. Now divide their life into different periods, and then you can just list out the different significant events, the important events in each of the period. So if the lifespan of a person is divided into 3 or 4 periods according to you, so in those each period there will be number of important events, and that can be only your periodization, so that you have to explain on your own. So this is what we are going to see, that set of events, if they are changed, then definitely the dates are also changed. If we think about another thing, then definitely there will be something different, dates will be chosen. So if we have an example here also you will find, so if our focus of study changes, you can come to know that if we focus on different thing, then definitely we will start looking at new issues. A new set of dates will appear significant. The new set of dates will be very important then for all of us. So as for the example, we can come to know in the histories written by British historians. So British historians have written histories about India, in which you will find that the rule of each governor general was important. So you can find that this history does not consist anything about Indian society, Indian economy, Indian culture, and how an Indian would be interested in the rule of governor general. That is the question. So these histories begin with rule of the first governor general Warren Hastings and ended with the last viceroy, that is Lord Mountbatten. So who was the first governor general and who was the last viceroy, important thing. But to be understood is that whatever the history is written by British historians that dealt with governor generals, that dealt with the rule of governor generals, but the people may not be interested even with these stories. So with the next part you can see Lord Mountbatten. Then in separate chapters we are going to read about the deeds of others, that is you can see Hastings, Wellesley, Bentinck, Dalhousie, Canning, Lawrence, Lytton, Ripon, Curzon, Harding and Irwin. So we are going to see everything about these people. So it was a seemingly never ending succession of governor generals and viceroys. So there are a number of things that about all these names and their rules we may not be interested. So all the dates in these history books, they are related with these particular personalities only. So to their activities, to their policies and whatever the achievements they have made. So these dates are dealing with particularly a group of these people. About this history is written. It was as if there was nothing outside their lives. So we are here missing about Indian society, Indian economy and Indian culture. So only their lives and the major events of their lives were important according to British historians. So the chronology, what do you mean by chronology? Chronology means a set of events. So in an order, when we are putting events of history, that means chronology. So the chronology of their lives marked the different chapters of the history in British India. So different chapters of their lives. Means in this part Indian society is not given any importance, and that's why the set of dates is very different. So now we have a question that can't we write about the history of this period in a different way? So if we focus on different activities on the groups of different areas or different classes in Indian society, then there can be number of changes. In that we can include the history of governor generals also. So there can be some sort of changes, and when we write history or a story, we divide it into number of chapters. And why do we divide it? Again an important question, that it is to give each chapter some coherence, just to make the continuity, just to make it related with another part. So like a chain, just to join one party with another, we divide history into number of chapters. So history is something like telling a story in a way that makes some sense and can be followed. So if one part is related with the next part, then it can be even interesting and even can be easily learned, and that is the reason that we divide history into number of chapters. So in the histories that revolve around the life of British governor generals, the activities of Indians simply do not fit it. They have no space for that. So whatever the histories we are studying about the governor generals, that may not be actually for the Indians, or may be possibilities that Indians are not much interested. So what then we do? So now there is again a question that now what we can do. So clearly we need another format for our history. So for our history we need another format that may be without or with this governor generals, and this would mean that the old dates will no longer have the significance they earlier had. So whatever the dates were used in previous part may not have the same importance, again, because now the format has changed, the ideology, the thoughts of the people have changed. So a new set of dates will become more important for us to know. So what are the important things? That as our focus, our ideology changes, definitely the set of dates will be changed. To sum up in one sentence, I can say that when you are dealing with a particular period or particular event, then the dates will be changed. So next on this page you will find the picture of Warren Hastings, who became the first Governor General of India in 1773. The most important part again you have to remember. You also can find some more information about Warren Hastings. So thank you for the day. Thank you.